Porsche Boxster and Cayman are brilliant sports cars, but they're not so different that the names might suggest. They're actually the same car as long as you ignore that roof thing. Well, this year, the roof thing goes away. Both the Boxster and the Cayman are getting a single name to unite them all. Not only that, they're also getting a new powertrain that really gives them some distance from the bigger 911. Hi, I'm Marty Padgett from Motor Authority. Today we are going to take you for a first drive in the new 2017 Porsche 718 Boxster and Cayman. And we'll take you for a first drive behind the wheel with their new turbocharged 4-cylinder engines. The 718 name, well, it's a throwback to the open cockpit mid-engine 718 sports car that raced from 1957 to 1962. But there's nothing throwback about the Boxster and Cayman otherwise. We named them our best car to buy back in 2013 and 2014, and with their new engines, they're actually faster than before. The 718 actually comes in two forms, not just body styles, but also engines. There's a 2-liter Turbo 4 with 300 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque in the base versions, and in the S models, there's a 2.5-liter Turbo 4 with variable turbine geometry, and that nets out at 350 horsepower and 309 pound-feet of torque. Performance has gone from scalding to blistering, whether you choose the manual or the dual clutch. With the Sport Chrono package and Porsche's 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, the 718 Boxster will hit 60 miles an hour in 4.5 seconds, the Boxster S in 4.0 seconds. Both of those shave at least a half second off the flat 6 cars. Top speeds are 170 and 177 miles per hour, respectively. Yes, there's some boom and rasp with lopping off 2 cylinders from a flat 6, but dial up the extreme exhaust noises from the 718's available sport exhaust and trust us, the overrun noises will make up the difference. New engines aren't the only changes. Porsche has also retuned the suspension, improved the brakes, and made the electric power steering 10% more direct. It's still a sweet corner carver despite the name change. It's still one of the best balanced cars we know. Opt into the Sport Chrono package and it carries over normal, Sport, and Sport Plus modes, but it now adds an individual mode. A Sport Response button for models with the dual clutch sharpens the responsiveness of the engine and the transmission briefly. Think of it as a flash to pass button for the powertrain. Porsche's adaptive suspension comes in 2 flavors now. Base cars ride 10 millimeters lower than the steel suspension cars, while S models are 20 millimeters lower. But that doesn't do anything to change the essential goodness of these cars. They're well balanced and drive with an intuitive feel. For whatever it's worth, they're better sports cars than the 911. As for the rest of the car, the 718 carries over the Boxster and the Cayman bodies with some changes. Bigger front-end air intakes, available LED headlights and taillights, and new 19 and 20-inch wheels. They're still the muscular, lithe little sports cars we've loved since they were new, but they do get a new dash with cleaner lines and smoother surfaces. And they're still comfortable too. Porsche makes firm and supportive sport seats for the 718, and the convertible's folding top is reliably snug and well insulated. About the only major complaint that we have is that between the front and the rear trunks, you only have about 10 cubic feet of cargo space, so you're best to divvy up your weekend road trip luggage into several small, soft bags. Buying a 718 brings all the standard stuff you'd expect, like power features and leather, but it's the options list where you can push a 718 towards $100,000 and well into 911 territory. Adaptive sport seats with heating and ventilation, custom leather trim on the dash and the doors, or a high-wattage Burmester audio system, those things seem like must-haves. The options do add up quickly, so make sure you leave room in there for the Sport Chrono package, which we think is really worth it. The 718 starts in the mid-50,000s, while the S models nudge $70,000 before options. So what's the bottom line with the new Porsche 718? Well, going with 2 fewer cylinders has actually given it more in terms of personality. I'm Marty Padgett from Motor Authority. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram.